inspired you to organize this event?
The very first inspiration came from the video of a person pulling out a plastic straw from a sea turtle's nostril. So I believe many have watched this video before, but people still lack of environmental awareness. We did research on environmental awareness of Sunway students, and we found that the majority are not aware of and concerned about the environment.
Besides, the Environment Department of SSB last year had launched an event called Extraordinary. Therefore, we would like to continue their initiative to expose the Sunway campus community to more products that promote sustainability.
What were the challenging moments that you faced when spreading the importance of zero waste to the public?
There are many prejudices on environmental issues, so I think for me it's very challenging to correct people's mindsets.
During that time, the exposure for others' product was quite low because people do not have the environmental awareness on it. The only best-selling product is like the steel straw. It is because the exposure is very high.
What are the greatest lessons that you have learned after organizing Go Zero Be a Hero?
I think the greatest thing I've learned is the knowledge gained through researching. So for example, I wouldn't know that on average, a woman would use 350 packs of sanitary pads in her lifetime. So if not from this event, I wouldn't know this knowledge.
It definitely made me a more environmental friendly person. I'm still using the products that I bought last year until now. For example, the reusable pads, silicone pouch and stock, etc. I will also spare a few Tupperwares and bottles in my car for convenience when I want to take away food or maybe buy a bubble tea, which I won't do it before the event.
What inspired you to initiate this event?
There's one NGO, he come to approach us, and our advisor think that this is a very good event because in Malaysia we actually also don't have the clean water, especially in Sabah and Sarawak in the rural areas. They are collecting it from the raindrops or nearby the river. So he came to us and give us some idea of that and let us run this project.
In your opinion and experience, what can be done by the public to practice sanitization and obtaining clean water in their daily life?
They will need to make sure that the water is actually cooked and it's coming from a clean source. Let's say there's a public drinking water facilities. Just make sure that if let's say someone else is using the thing, you have to ensure that it's properly sanitized.
How do you think this event will benefit the society?
I think by raising awareness, they will take more concern and take more note into the hygienic everything.
What inspired you to start this event?
We want to increase the number of events that organized by our department, 心仪学姐. So she asked me whether I'm interested in volunteering in one of the Recycling Sunday at the SS15 recycling point. But when I went there, I was quite surprised because there's like very little people over there, but there's a lot of items that waiting to be classified. So after the event, I went to ask whether we can bring volunteers to help, and then she said yes. And then I proposed to our club, so that's how Recycling Sunday being founded.
Can you share some ways that you have taken to educate the public to practice recycling in their daily life?
We be the role model to start to practice recycle first. So maybe in our home we can prepare like 3 boxes. So like box A is for paper, box B for glass, box C for plastic. It's like very easier way to influence our family when they want to throw something. They can straight away put it in the boxes that has been prepared. Another thing, we can bring our friends and family to the recycling point so that they themselves can do the recycling work and then they can experience it.
May we know, how did volunteering this event affect your life?
I got higher conscious and awareness about recycling. So in my daily life, when I'm using paper, I fully use both sides of the paper. Some people, they throw away their dictionary as well. We were like, oh, we should have collected that and then we should donate to the orphanage instead of like throw away.
I've been volunteering in a Recycling Sunday event for several times, and there are reasons why I'm so interested in this event. The first reason is not about a certificate that I will get at the end of the volunteering job, but it's because I get to have the opportunity to gain more knowledge about recycling by learning how to categorize and deal with the things that can be recycled. Secondly, I also see it as a give back to the society and a short getaway after studying for days. Besides, I'm interested in this event is because after several times of volunteering, I actually befriended with the volunteers from 2G and also SSB. Well, this is very important because it makes you want to keep volunteering in this event so that you could spend time with them. I'm really glad that I chose to volunteer in this event at the first place, as I have gained a lot now. And I really encourage everyone to cherish the opportunity to expose to such event and environment.
What was the reason behind initiating this event?
I want to promote little small gesture from our students that we have the ability to give back to the community. At first, I approached to the NGOs. They give us an idea like actually how we can help is like we can turn the groceries into food banks. So we can use our little small pocket money and then we buy groceries, then we give it up to the underprivileged.
Who was the targeted beneficiaries for the event, and why did you choose them?
We actually collaborated with Grace Community Services, which they mainly help the Orang Aslis in Carey Island. The reason why we chose actually Grace Community Service is that Orang Asli are actually the more underprivileged part because they are considered the minority. So we actually choose to help the Orang Aslis instead.
How did you feel after the event?
I'm happy because during the unit time, I can do something great to help the community. When we give out the packed items to the Orang Asli, and you can see the faces.
I was actually very happy with the outcome of the results because we actually came up with a small packages of the things that every student can do. So it's like showing that even if you're a student, if you have limited pocket money, you can still help to contribute to the community.